Obsessed with sounds on the track.
Ready for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A give left side. Here's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
8 yards
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 23-yard line.
Rodgers. Metcalf pulls in that one. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that 1st contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring him down for a short gain.
No. 319. Motion. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams, nothing.
Now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
The Rams offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, it's Stafford. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
Box it. Once again, it's Warren. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard, as we are ready to get back underway. That's caught downfield by Smith. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. They'll run the toss with Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard.
Green 18. Hey, 88. Green 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Rams nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
First down, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver,
and he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own?
He's got it, and the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Rams 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
For a Steelers 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and a yard.
Green 18. Plant.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He finds Austin with the ground. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Green 18. Green 18.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
the extra point is Boswell. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Rams.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's taken in left side by Smith. Then he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Play action now with Rodgers. Our throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The master of play action, Rodgers. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Steelers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
No gain on the play.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
On third down, Rodgers. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. play fake. Now Stafford to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Play action, Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Now it's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They go jet sweep and give it to Adams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On second down, here's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
7 yards.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Set. 280.
They put Adams in motion. Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are back within 6.
20. Rams 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play act, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Rodgers to throw. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
258!
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Again, it's Rodgers. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Rodgers going up top again. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Blue 58. Jump out. Screen it,
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
It is 3rd and 10.
Blue 58. Screen it,
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Kenneth.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Devontae Adams. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Adams. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
At the 3-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
To the air again, Stafford. He's got it at the 3.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. First down for Aaron. This one grabbed by Austin.
Rodgers pass complete to Calvin Austin. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
630, 319.
From the gun, Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. That's a Steeler first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
First and 10.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll run, and he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down. To throw is Stafford. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. It's up and good. And the Steelers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Rams 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. A return now from the 4. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.